Hello, Leo. All right, Leo. We'll get me fresh-faced and au naturel tonight. It's all good. I'm super comfy. I got my PJs on. All right, let's get into this Cancer. Did I say Leo? Sorry, I might have said Leo. I just did Leos a little bit ago. This is for Cancer. Cancer. So, if you don't know about my channel, I subscribe to the theory of the 13 Zodiac timing system. And so I divide the year into 13. I do readings for Ophiuchus, which is between Scorpio and Sagittarius. And so if you subscribe to that, all the sun sign dates would be different. If you resonate with that, or if you're even just curious and you want to know what your chart would look like in that 13 Zodiac timing system, there is a link in the description box below to a website where you can go get a free chart. It just gives you the actual chart. It doesn't give you any words to explain it. So I think what I'm going to do is make a video and show, on how to read that, because if you're going to listen to my channel, you might want to know what your sun, moon, rising, and Venus is in that 13 Zodiac timing system versus the 12 that we're so used to. Because I will tell you, my sun sign is different. Two of mine, I kept two. I had the Sagittarius and Scorpio before, and they're still in my main four, but they shifted positions. So and that's huge. Like, that is a big difference. And I resonate so much more with I was born Christmas Day, Capricorn in the 12 system, Sagittarius in the 13. I resonate so much more with being a Sagittarius. So, and I know that a lot of other people were talking about this too. So I wanted to kind of be one of the first really out there doing. I've not noticed very many people doing readings based on that system. So I wanted to kind of start putting it out there because I really resonate with it. So if you're curious, the link is below. Otherwise, we're going to get right to it here, Cancer. I do want to show you, which one is this? Yeah. So I'm going to start with my Magdalene deck, which is absolutely beautiful. And we're going to get 3 cards to start. Early July, mid-July, late July, and it's likely going to go up to the Lion's Gate portal, which is August 8th. And so we're just going to it's going to be 3 sections of that time frame is what we're looking at. So up to the Lion's Gate on 8/8. So let's get 3 cards to begin, please. Spirit, in the highest good of everyone who watches this video, everyone who resonates with the sign of Cancer, sun, moon, rising, Venus, or whatever. Or if you're watching for somebody else. Let's get those 3 going. Early July, mid-July, late July, up to the Lion's Gate. I keep forgetting. Oh, and okay. With this lovely Magdalene deck, which is my fave. Oh, deck's upside down. Oh, well. So, I love that. Perception. What can we get from this, Cancer? Let's look. First of all, it totally looks like that eye is in the sky, right? A night sky, and there's kind of a grass, trees below. And I can almost see, the progressives aren't strong enough, you guys. So let's look at the colors first, and that'll help us. It's a very simple card, right? And so it's just letting it speak to me. But the blue, obviously, lots of blue. Blue is throat chakra, although we are kind of expanding that thinking now. It's not just throat chakra. It is coming through as heart in this with the pink. And the green, this card is coming through as very heart chakra centered. Okay, so which makes sense. It's where we're all shifting our consciousness up to the heart. So, and you may be feeling this now. Maybe there's a big heart expansion going on for you. But I do feel like perception. Obviously, a lot of people are coming more into this journey of awareness of spiritual enlightenment, right? A lot more people are waking up to it and realizing that, hey, we're not getting out of this. So you can either start on your own with your own momentum, or you can be pushed, and it's no fun to be pushed. So but the perception begins. So right now there's a lot of, and I knew one of the signs would probably get into this. I try not to talk about the 3D stuff going on in the world, the government, the politics, that kind of thing, but because I've never been a political person. But this is coming through as kind of disclosure happening. Okay. And Cancer, you maybe are, I hate to say it. There are a lot of Cancers out there watching this who maybe, and you would agree, I'm sure, that maybe you feel like you're a little late to the game. Okay. So if you're watching this, you're awakening, right? You're not going to watch a oracle card reading from some crazy lady. If you weren't already aware that you're on this journey. And so you're already starting, you're already taking baby steps, but you kind of feel like you're late to the game and you're still holding on to a lot of this old reality matrix stuff, okay? You're still holding on to the division, the need to fight with somebody, the need to have these, to have to take sides, to have these two sides to everything. You're still holding on to that old system. And so what this time is going to do, and we just had the solstice followed by the last super moon of 2021, this big strawberry moon that was huge for really deep stuff, ancestral baggage, childhood trauma, just this big stuff coming through. And so what this energy is doing for you is bringing up this, now that you've cleared a bunch of space, you've been doing healing. I can see that you've been doing healing, Cancer, okay? You've been doing a lot of healing, whether super intentional or not, or whether you felt like you knew what you were doing or not. And maybe you even felt like you weren't doing it right. Well, intention is everything. So when you set an intention to heal, it will happen, okay? Because when you set an intention, you call in your guides and they're like, whoo, finally, they're going to start something intentional. And so you have healed enough and you have expanded enough. When we heal, we rid our energy field of muck, and it gives our soul, which kind of sits in our heart chakra, right? And where it can. I see it there anyway. Of course, it's all perception, right? It's all metaphor. It's all imagination, but our soul is who we are. And it allows, sorry, my kids it's not bad screaming. I promise my kids are playing video games downstairs, but it gives the soul more room to expand in your energy field. And when that happens, it brings kind of crystal clarity in a way that sometimes can be painful. So it, because it pushes you up to the next level where you're seeing things that you didn't see before. And so you're going to start seeing more of the way of the world outside the lens that they wanted us to see it through, right? That lens is gone. That lens is gone. So what this energy is bringing for you is a brand new perception, a brand new view of the world and what's going on. So you may find yourself completely shifting belief systems, shedding belief systems, because ultimately we don't want a belief system at all. We just want to flow. We just want to go with the flow and be good people and treat each other nice and take care of each other, right? We don't need belief systems. We don't need to all believe the same thing, okay? So as long as we hold on to the systems, we're holding on to the division. We're holding on to the old shit, okay? So this new perception coming in, you're not going to be able to stop it. Sorry. It's not something you can just close that giant eye. See how big that is? That's like the size of whole cosmos up there in the sky. You cannot just close your eyes anymore. Okay, your guides are not going to give you a choice. And so if you resist at all, then it's all up to us how we navigate this ascension. It's happening. We are all being pushed, pulled, prodded. We're all being coaxed that way. We're all being carried at sometimes too. We're all being taken to that destination, to this enlightenment, to this ascension. It is up to us how much it hurts. Okay. I say that a lot because it's the raw, plain truth. Okay. And I say that, and it's interesting too, because I don't feel like I chose an easy way. And I'm not done. I'm not done having to embrace the suck. I am not done yet, but I'm okay with it. So you get to that point where you're like, you know what, bring it. Because I am so much better now than I was 6 months ago, a year ago, 10 years ago. Oh my gosh, 10 years ago, I was a zombie. participating in all the rituals of 3D life, school, work, die. That was that's our mantra in the 3D reality matrix, right? Well, that matrix is gone. And so the perception, it was just up to us to let go of it. Okay. It was gone, but we were like, oh, no. Well, that can't leave. So let's try to rebuild it. Well, we can't, because the new energies won't allow it. It cannot be sustained. That old prison matrix where we're a prisoner to our jobs, we're a prisoner to money, we're a prisoner to our situation, we're a prisoner to the type of family we're born into. I mean, all these prisons, that matrix, that construct is long gone, but we were so tied to it. We felt safe within it because we didn't know anything else. And so as a collective, we just kind of held on to each other and was like, well, let's just rebuild it and keep it going. It can't. Okay. So the new world is we're building, we're beginning to construct the new world. We're taking away all the debris from the deconstruction of the old. We're still cleaning up. Okay. But the new world ideas are here in the children, in the new wave, right? The third wave, which are the kids. The third wave, in my perception anyway, from my research, it's anybody born from about 1999 on. Okay. 1999, 2000, 2001 on. Okay. Up to now. And actually 2019, 2020 and up is a whole nother breed. Okay. But, they're the new human beings. They're the new humans. They're coming in with no karma, and it's beautiful. And I love to see it. And I'm so happy that my grandchildren are going to be in that group, or even the next one. But, I have a child who was born in 2000. And so and then my younger three are all in that category of this third wave. And they've got all the ideas already in their noggins, in their energies that came with them. And so this is happening no matter what. So Cancer, you need to allow that perception to change. You need to be okay with a giant foundational belief that you've been holding on to going away. You need to let it go. Okay. And that's what this energy is going to be helping you do, is letting go without worrying about creating a brand new foundational belief system right away or ever, because you're going to start to trust. You're going to free fall for, we free fall for a while, or we feel like, the rug gets pulled out from under our feet and we don't know, we don't have our footing, right? And we feel really unsure and we feel really nervous about moving forward in this new world where nothing is familiar, right? But you are going to be shown that you are loved and supported, that you are taken care of, and that every time you take a step, the universe rises up to meet your foot, right? I mean, metaphorically. So this is the energy. Now you're probably already feeling this. Like I said, this is probably an integration going on. I do feel like you've been healing. I do feel like it's been a pretty intense healing period for you, May and June. And if I remember correctly, your reading last month was a pretty intensive healing. And so now you're integrating that energy. And when we heal, we push stuff out, allow our soul to expand. We have to get used to how that new energy feels, because our frequency literally goes whoop, like we turn it way up. And so and it's beautiful and it's great, but it's unsettling. It's like disorienting for us at first. And so we have to get used to how that feels. So that's the integration period. And that's where you're at right now, up to the, somewhere in the beginning, middle of July. You're going to be really processing the way you're seeing the world now. You're going to start seeing things that you didn't believe were true before. And a lot of it is going to be, a lot of it might be shocking. And a lot of you, I think, are saying, okay, I already know what's going on, and you're going to start seeing, there is a lot, a lot of us think, oh, well, I know what's going on. The pedophilia, the sex trafficking, all this stuff. We don't know the half of it, you guys. I know that for sure. I am one of those people that I am in a lot of, groups, like-minded groups that talk about this kind of thing. And I do feel like I maybe have a little more information than the normal, irregular person. And I still know that we have not even scratched the surface. So if you think you know everything, just let that go right now, because that's all. The truth is coming. The truth is coming. And I'm super, super glad if you're sitting there going, yeah, I know this. Great. Hang on to your hats and get ready for what's going to be revealed. Okay. Okay. So let's keep going. So middle July, look at that. This is the this deck's equivalent to the tarot card, the Sun, which is the best card you can get in the deck. It means happiness. It means abundance. It means everything you've ever wanted is going to be available for you. Okay, so this is, and what I'm seeing is, I'm not saying you're going to win the lottery, and I'm not saying that all of a sudden you're going to meet your dream partner, get your dream house, get your dream job, get your dream car, live in your dream town all overnight. What I am seeing is that you're going to be opening up because this eye is open, because you're going to be allowing your perception to change, because you're a badass like that, Cancer, right? That's going to open up so much more abundance to come to you. Okay, you're going to be allowing all of this beautiful stuff into your life. Now, again, it's not going to be overnight, but you're going to really start to open up to it. And that's amazing. Okay. So, and then late July up to the Lionsgate. I love this pink. Look at this pink, this pinky purple white. I see a lot of white energy in the crown a lot, sometimes in the heart, but this is definitely very upper 3 chakras. Yeah, definitely. Even just the upper 2. So lots of galactic downloads, lots of, you're really going to be tuning into your intuition. So you've got this, you've got this perception shift, right? This belief system falling away. And I do feel like for a lot of you, you've been working on this, possibly even intentionally, of healing your cords, cutting cords and healing your attachments to this old belief system. You've been doing it. Okay. So you're going to succeed. That's what this card is saying. Okay. You're going to see the world with new eyes. And so then you've got this beautiful sun and abundance coming through. And then you've got this beautiful flower. It's like the, symbolizing, spring, new life, new blooms, blooming, your life taking off, your life, allowing this abundance in is really going to raise you to the next level. In fact, I see 2 or 3 levels in a very short amount of time, Cancer, for you guys. And so it's really going to elevate your energy, and you're going to discover that it's going to bring a new awareness of who you are. And so I know you're on this journey and you're doing great as far as getting to know yourself. You've been more aware of self-care, right? None of us is really that good at it yet. I'm telling you, I always ask my guides, I'm like, when are you going to stop telling me to do more self-care? And they're like, when you are doing enough. You're not, clearly. And so, yeah, so this is, allowing this abundance is bringing in this kind of up-leveling, this drastic up-leveling that is going to be really beautiful. But it might, when we up-level, then we have integration. So that's going to be coming after the Lionsgate. But I do feel like this Lionsgate portal is going to bring in energy that's going to make it a lot easier. Integration is going to be quicker, easier. It's just going to be, and it's not just the energies coming in, it's all the work we've done individually, all the work we've done together, collectively. The Lightworker Collective is, I just got a big wave of energy from that, having a hot flash. Could just be menopause, but, I don't know. And so just more aspects of who you really are, what you really came here to do, are going to become clear to you. That's what I'm getting, is just more, all this cosmic downloading, cosmic information. Your intuition is going to be cranked up to high. You're going to be really super tuned in, and you're going to discover more about yourself. Okay. Which is amazing, right? Like, this is a process and a cycle, right? That we go through, that, we heal, we integrate, we open up, we develop more of our gifts. We get to enjoy that for a little while, and then we go into the next healing. And so this is your place to really enjoy the energies coming in. Yeah, I mean, it's going to, enjoy might be not quite the right word, because right away your guides were like, that's not quite right. Okay, they want me to, I'm going to put that down for now. We're going to clarify. So I do want to use, do I want to use the same deck? Yeah, I'm going to use the same deck, and we're going to get a clarification. And then I think I am going to switch decks, because I've got my Mythic Oracle out. Excuse me. I'm going to get a drink here quick. Get a sip of water. So we're going to get some clarification. For all three of these cards, please, Spirit. In the highest good of Cancer always, and anyone else who is watching this reading, give us some expansion and clarification messages from the highest vibration of the cosmos, please. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good. It's not upside down anymore. Okay. I'm going to put this deck away. So to clarify this, new perception coming in, guess what? Illumination. It's just confirming that you're going to really be seeing perhaps parts of you that you've been trying to hold on to in a new light, and you'll be able to let go of them. You're going to be able to see just new aspects of this reality that you no longer need, and new aspects of the, like, I don't want to take away either, new aspects of, or you're going to be able to see new things that are the beautiful things coming in that you've not been able to see thus far. Okay. You're going to be opened up to the next level of vision. Okay. So the light is going to be shown on all this darkness for you. And dark, remember, light and dark doesn't necessarily mean good and bad. Okay. We are, each of us, light and dark, and we have to learn to embrace our dark. They say, learn to dance with the devil. And, the devil is really just any like trauma and shit we're holding on to, in our own energy. That's all it is. There's no, I have clients who are always kind of be like, oh, well, I had these negative thoughts today. I'm pretty sure I have a demon in my energy. And almost never do they have. I have pulled out demons, and you know what? They're about this big, and they're little tricksters, and they're weak. They're weak. They have no power over you. Okay. People think of them as these, because of TV shows and movies, right? We think of them as these giant things that can possess us. And it just isn't that. That's not true. That's not reality. Okay. Almost never is it a demon. It's just their own shadow coming up. Okay. So illumination, show. Yeah. And I am definitely feeling a lot of that, because I got like a big wave when I was saying all that stuff. There is some fear, Cancer. Some of you have a fear of dark energy coming in, external, coming into your energy field. I will tell you right now, our guides, and I tell people this all the time, our guides have the power to keep everything that would scare us or make us uncomfortable or make us nervous. They have the power to keep all of that out of our energy field. But you know what? We wouldn't go anywhere if they did that. And so they allow in what will help us heal, what will push us forward, what will, remind us how powerful we are. So they're only going to let in what you allow on the soul level, because your soul and your team is in league, right? They're working together. They're only going to let in what you allow on the soul level, what you feel like you need for growth. Okay. So if you can kind of come at it like that, like if you're in meditation and say you kind of sense, if you're this far along on your path and you're meditating and you sense something off in your energy, ask to see it, knowing that first of all, you're the boss of your energy field. It has to obey you, whatever you tell it to do. And it is no match for you. Okay. And knowing you let it in for some reason. So ask to see it, and then ask what it came there to teach you. Okay. That might help you, in the kind of shadow work that we talk about, because shadows are going to come up with this new vision. Shadows are going to come up when you're seeing more of you, more of your, when the light is being shown in the darkness, then you see these things that you've been hiding from yourself. Okay. And it's not, I'm telling you, it's not a big scary demon. Okay. It's your own shadows, and they're manageable, and you can do it. Okay. So the Sun card, let's see what's clarifying the Sun card is. Look at it's two very orange cards too. The Secret. So let's explore this a little bit, because I try to get a story going here. I'm going to see where the story is leading before I really dive into this. So you've got the new view, shadows coming up, light being shown, and then you get this bit like you're going to really be cracked open for abundance to come in, cracked open in a good way. way, um, secrets will be revealed, I just heard. So, and there's a lot of Sanskrit. So ancient secrets, ancient, we talked about conspiracy theory type stuff like disclosure, but this is more of, and I like the face on here too. Like she's just very content. She's allowing kind of this download to occur. So I feel like it's once you've opened, right? And of course, this is very root, sacral, solar energy, right? A lot of healing in that area, but it's also going to be, yeah, I was trying to see if it was maybe stuff coming up through Gaia, but no, she's saying no. And so this is more like ancient. I just heard ancient healing secrets. Okay. If you resonate with being a healing practitioner, I know we don't want to use the term healer because we don't heal, right? We just help them heal themselves. But if you resonate with that mission of being a healing practitioner, of helping people heal, hands-on, Reiki, just energy healing, Akashic, your own kind of thing, right? Whatever, your own smoothie, whatever you do, then this is going to be new information coming in for those people. Now, I'm one of those people. I do energy healing. I do Akashic, past life healing, and I do a lot of twin flame healing. People who are on that specific path, because I've experienced it myself. And so, yeah, this is really, really a lot coming in. It's like I can feel the overwhelming like magnitude of all this energy coming in. So it's going to feel like you unlocked Pandora's box, but it's going to flow in, and then you're going to have access to a little bit at a time as you're ready. But you may have a period in mid-July after you've opened up and you're like, woohoo, like this feels amazing. And you get like kind of little tastes of abundance. Maybe a beautiful partner does come in for you, or maybe you do get, a better job that you really like, or maybe, just abundance of any kind. You're going to get a little taste of it because you're going to be more open to it and allowing. And then that's going to bring in more information because you're ready for it. Okay. But it's going to bring in more information about your spiritual mission. Okay. And, I say spiritual, we're still going to need, a lot of these jobs that we view as 3D, excuse me, from chugging that water. And so it's whatever feeds your soul, you're going to get more information on how to help people on a deeper level through the mission that you chose. So that's going to be the secrets will be revealed. Healing secrets will be revealed. You're going to be unlocking this kind of huge what am I trying to think? Almost huge, like safe that has been hidden from humanity for millennia, maybe forever. Maybe humanity's never had access to this before. You're going to be one of I definitely feel like there's a bunch of you sharing the load. You're going to be one of the people, Cancer, whoever's watching this, if this resonates. It's not for all of you, obviously. But whoever's resonating with this, you're going to be one of these people who has agreed to take this information download. Okay, and you're bringing it down for everybody. But it's like it's coming with the anchoring of the crystalline grid. But it's ancient wisdom coming through. And of course, we're going to, it's everybody on the planet is going to be like, oh my God, this is brand new technology, brand new healing, brand new modalities, brand new ways of being. But really, it's ancient ways. Okay. Yeah. And I just love her face. She's just like, just surrender to it and allow. It might feel a little overwhelming. Just remember that you don't have to do it alone, that it will only feel overwhelming as long as it takes to download it. And then it's going to be like a timed release kind of thing where as you are ready to access it, a little bit at a time will be opened up to you. Okay. So to clarify this beautiful flower coming through this, man, there's more. I see more like Sanskrit kind of hidden in it's just a beautiful image, and it really is coming through as kind of you being in this sweet spot, okay? Kind of in this sweet spot. And so ultimately, Cancer, what we do, you know what? I'm not even going to show you the word on this because I feel like these two go together really well. So look at this, flower, flowers. So this card up here, so this is a very clear, right? This is a very, like, this comes with clarity. This comes with, pink always comes through to me as unconditional love. You're doing this amazing, opening up for abundance to flow in. The sun is the best card you can get in the tarot. But then you've got this huge heart expansion where you're really going to be taking your awareness of unconditional love to the next level as well. So it's like, we always think, oh, well, I do love unconditionally. We really don't yet, but we're getting there, and you're going to be really feeling that. And so it's almost like this is planting the seed, even though I know it's a flower already, but bear with me. And you're going to be growing an entire garden. And there's even, like, I don't know, I kind of see abstractly, but this is like a beautiful, beautiful garden with like a little water feature in the middle. And I mean, it's like this, you're taking this energy, this, and it's coming with, this is also very, it's interesting too, because I'm seeing a lot of movement, a lot of action with this. And normally this would come through as a very feminine card, but I'm seeing a lot of action here and motivation. And you're going to be taking that and running with it and cultivating something in your energy, whatever that is, whatever you came here to do, whatever feeds your soul, you're going to be really expanding on it. You're going to have new ideas about how to go about it, how to bring it into reality, how to share it with other people. You're really going to be nurturing what you came here to do and expanding the ideas around it. Like, you're going to come up with, like, you're going to realize, oh my God, I can do this. It's going to be something brand new that is part of, right? It's part of this huge download, new information on how to go about doing, fulfilling your mission. Okay. I'm not going to show you the word that it actually has at the bottom, because it's not pertaining to you. And it's I'll look at all this light. Like, it's just really going to you got the sun already, and it almost looks like two suns, right? It's like, and if we look too, no, it's not quite a perfect, balanced card, but, it's definitely like, that does look like two suns, doesn't it? And so let me give it a second to gauge what's coming through. I sometimes get ahead of myself and I start spinning my wheels a little bit, and they're like, slow down, lady. Yeah. Okay. So what they just showed me was headlights. So, definitely you've got a lot of light being shown. Like, you've got illumination, you've got the sun, literally the sun card. You've got this, a lot of light just kind of insinuated in this picture, right? And then you've got this double sun coming through, just shining so much light on everything. In other words, you're really coming into a period of intense, I don't want to say intense because I don't want you to get nervous about it, because it's not like anything to be nervous about. It's just, you're coming into a period of really deep healing and letting go of a lot of shit. And the light automatically gets, turned on when you set an intention. Okay, I'm going to heal that, imagine this healing process as we're starting in the attic and we're cleaning the house, and we end, the last thing we clean is the deepest, darkest corners of the basement. All those boxes that have water damage and have the stuff in them that you don't even remember what's in there, but they're still weighing you down. They're still attached to you somehow. And you're going in there and you're opening those boxes, and you've got your flashlight and you're shining a light in them, and you are going in with, I want to say courage, but it's more like confidence. It's more like determined to look at them and to acknowledge them and to let them go. Okay. So you are really coming into a space of, and it's, of course, it's coming through as kind of these beautiful flowers, right? This flower, and then like a flower garden, but it's pretty badass energy, really, because it's owning your healing journey. And, every sign has gotten something, at least one intense healing in this period, this next 4, 5, 6 weeks, because that's the energy that's coming in. Okay. Some had it at the beginning, some had it in the middle, some had it at the end, coming up to the Lion's Gate, but, everybody is up leveling in July, at least one level, right? Like, if you think of it as, Jacob's ladder, if you think of it as that as ascending, it's, we go up a step, we hang out there for a while, we go up a step. We're going to be going up like 2, 3, 4 steps in July, all of us, everybody. And we're all going to be encouraging each other and reaching back and helping each other up. and just supporting each other every way we can. Okay. So it's going to be quite a time period, quite a month. The full moon is coming in. I don't remember when the new moon is. It must be about around the 10th, because the full moon is the 24th again, just like it was in June. So we've got the full moon to the full moon. This last super moon to the next full moon is going to be pretty intense. And then it is going to, yeah, it's going to be different. Like I keep saying, we're all kind of doing our own thing right now, although on the grand scale, we are very much in sync. Like I said, everybody's going through an intense healing. Kind of each sign had something a little different that they are healing. And so, and of course, it's going to be different for everybody, even within each sign, right? Like it also depends on, watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and you'll get the full picture. Okay, and chances are you're going to have more than one intense healing going on in the next 4, 5, 6 weeks. And again, I do a monthly forecast for a meditation project that I'm part of, a collaboration. And, it was, I always try to, part of my mission is I have very maternal energy, very positive, very encouraging. And so I try to put a positive spin on everything. Now that's not spiritual bypassing. I definitely face my own shadows. And it was really hard to reframe this energy coming in July in a positive way, because it's really, really, really going to push us. And there's just nothing we can do about it except for surrender to it. Okay. It's much easier to trust that you're not going to drown and allow the waves to take you than to try and fight them, because then for sure you'll drown. Okay. So, surrender, let go and surrender is the best advice I can give you. So I want to get more clarification for each of these. Let me see which one. Ooh, yeah. Look who's hanging out at the bottom of this deck that I'm going to use later. And I was thinking about him, interestingly enough, coming through in this reading. So I'm going to pull him out right now because he's definitely here. So I've got this Mythic Oracle, one of my newer decks, that we're going to get another kind of final clarification for each row to complete the story, so that the story flows for us, so that we can really dig in and see what's going on for you, Cancer. And again, this is from now, and this is June 27th as I record this, from now up until the Lion's Gate, okay, on August 8th, okay? So the next 5 weeks. Yeah. A little more than 5 weeks. It might be 6 weeks. So let's get a final clarification. Let's fill in these gaps for the story for Cancer, please. In the highest good of Cancer, always, from the highest vibration of the cosmos. Thank you all. Definitely. Oh. Oh my goodness. I love it so much. Let's really see what's going on here. So the first, from now through into July, the perception, illumination, new, you're going to be seeing new things. The light's going to be shining on things that you didn't know were there. You're going to have this new, disclosure is going to affect you in a big way, I think, even if you feel like you know a lot. I'm telling you, I was in that stage, like, I already know. And then the more I learn, I'm just like, okay, I don't know anything. We're just going to have to wait and see what the real truth is. Okay. And it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. But the important thing to remember is the reason it's coming to light is because it's ending. Okay. And we're getting rid of it. We're scrapping it for the new reality. And so then this illumination, all the light being shown. And then look at this illumination. Hello. Hestia is the goddess of the home and hearth. And she's literally holding a bowl of fire, like illuminating. And you know what? Burning away the old, burning away the past that you don't need anymore. You're not going that way. Okay. You're not going that way. So set fire to it, baby. Set fire to it. It's 24, if that interests anyone, which breaks down to a 6, which is family, home. It's also death of the old. So this card is perfection. Like, seriously, it comes in perfectly, because then once you do that, and a lot of people do this exercise where they write down, if you write down, like, let's say you have a challenging relationship with your mother. Okay. Sit down and write a letter to your mother and just get it all out from your heart. Settle into your heart first. You don't want to be lashing out. What you want to be doing is being honest and open and raw and vulnerable, and just letting your mother know everything that's going on with you that pertains to her, right? Just let it all out, and then you burn it. You don't give it to her. Don't give it to her. That's bad. You want to set fire to it and let it all go. And I'm telling you, this is a way to heal without confrontation, because, people think, oh, well, you can't heal without, you have to confront them. Not necessarily. Confronting usually ends up in more trauma, more negative attachments, more, unrest. It's a lot of times, because we don't go, we can start in our heart a lot of times, but then the triggering of each other goes on and on and on, and you end up out of your hearts and lashing out at each other again. Okay. So, and this is with anybody, not if you have a great relationship with your mother, fabulous. If this is a friend, if this is a sibling, a child, a coworker, whoever, a boss, write a letter to them and get it all out from your heart. And then at the end of the letter, I want you to write, I am grateful to you for being a part of my journey. I love you. And then sign it. And then burn the damn thing, okay? Try that exercise, because, she's literally coming through saying, burn it. Burn it, baby. Sometimes we need fire. Fire is cleansing. It's not just water. Fire is cleansing. And, it's a lot of fire coming through for you guys, too, with all this orange in the middle here. Just a lot of orange, a lot of fire. And then after the fire is the flowers. If you think of it that way, I'd love to turn and show you, but I've tried and it's too hard, and I dropped the computer. But it's, this whole middle row is like fire. And then the end of July up to the Lion's Gate is this beautiful flowers. So the fire is cleansing, and this is leading into the sun card, the God card. Seriously, burning it is really going to open you up to bigger and better things. Letting go of these attachments, letting go of people. Okay. So you can let go of people and still be part of their lives. I don't know if you knew that, but you can. It's letting go of all the negative attachment, all the unhealthy attachment, all the unhealthy crap you have between you, allows you to reach a deeper level of unconditional love for each other. And it allows you to let each other do your thing. And then when you do come together, you have so much more fun, because you're coming together without the baggage. Okay. So you've got Hestia. So clarifying this God and the secret, which is the divine download, right, is 17, Hades, the underworld. Now he breaks down to 8, which is infinity. We are infinite. There is no underworld. This is the underworld, right? The earth plane is, people say there is no hell because we're in it. And that's, in a way that's true. We created this world of division to experience ourselves, and the evil, exists here. It doesn't exist in the cosmos, in source. It doesn't exist out there. And so, but I want to look at this because I was going to show you again, but I'm just going to look at it. So we got Hades, which doesn't even look like Hades to me. It looks like, it's interesting that it's coming on the heels of the secret, because I do feel like this is just more of that same message of, okay, you're opening up to more abundance. You're going to feel like, okay, finally things are starting to go right. And then you get this intense download where you're like, now you have new ideas. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Now you have new ideas about, so you may, here's what might happen for some of you, is what I just received, is that you're going to be opening up, and let's say you're offered this new job. Okay. And you're like, oh my God, this is the job I've always wanted. And then this download comes through and you realize, I don't want that job. It's going to shift you, because you're going to have a new perception of everything. This energy carries through this whole reading, because it was the first card that came out, right? New perception. So you're going to be looking at things with new eyes, with new energy, with a new vibration. And you're going to get offered that job. And immediately it's going to feel wrong. Even if it's the job, you're going to get asked out by that one person, and it's not going to feel right. It's not going to feel like you thought it would feel. Okay. You're going to go test drive that dream car, and you're not going to like it. Okay. So this download, it's going to shift you. It's going to shift your perception. And so you may feel like you're being tortured. You may feel like, oh my God, now I've got like demons messing with my life path, with my energy. This is, the more we surrender, the more we feel like external, the more we surrender, the more we resist, the more we feel like external sources are doing things to us. Okay. The more you surrender, the more you realize that it was always you doing it to you, and you can stop doing it. Only you can stop doing it. Okay. So you might feel like it's interesting because like right behind him is that, like, I don't know what he's doing. He's going that way, but right behind him. And notice too, how he's got like a walking stick. I don't know about you, but I've never seen Hades depicted as like an old crotchety guy, but this seems like a very old, and so that's interesting to me. That's another huge message, that this old darkness is going, it's dying. Okay. It's decrepit. It's ready to go. It's ready to be disintegrated into dust and blown away. Okay. It's time, because once it's gone, you've got this beautiful reality right there. All you have to do is go up those steps, but you've got this shit in the way right now. This is just your stuff, okay, that you're going to be tackling. And look, it's already almost halfway gone. Just stay the course, and it's going to move out of the way. And, again, I'm telling you, write the letter. There's one person, I think a lot of you, there is one person that you know who it is, that you have got to detach from. And again, that doesn't mean they're gone from your life. It might mean that. And you have to be okay with that. Okay. You have to at least go into it with a brave heart, because you can't you can't go into it with the energy of, well, I'll do it as long as they don't leave. It just doesn't work that way, you guys. They might be gone. They might disappear from your life, and you have to be ready for that. But you also know on a deeper level that the relationship is not good for you. Okay. So it's time to write that letter and burn the shit out of it. Okay. Because in burning, you're also burning cords. Set the intention to burn cords right along with it, whatever is attaching you to them. And, then you're going to have this beautiful opening up that, honestly, it may feel like, I feel like these, as beautiful as these cards are, like I said, my job is to kind of try to put a positive twist on. This is going to be challenging. This is going to feel, you're going to feel a little off, I think, because you've never been so open. You've never allowed so much expansion before. And it's the integration, right, of all the new light. And then you're going to get this big download. You're going to be like, oh, can I just get a break? You might need some self-care during that time. And I am a firm believer in comfort food and napping and bathing and binge watching Netflix. I don't see a problem with that. People judge, don't let anybody judge you for that. Because then you've got this old crap, old darkness, old shadow stuff is going, and it's pretty much leaving on its own. Like, it's pretty effortless on your part. Okay. So you've done all the work, and he's just leaving, and he's leaving you a clear path to go out to this utopia. Okay. So I don't want you to worry about that. And then, of course, we've got these beautiful flowers in late July up to the Lion's Gate. You guys, guess what I pulled for right up to the Lion's Gate? This is the last card in the story. Look at this. It's a fucking lion. 41, which breaks down to 5, which is big change coming. Duh. And so you've got this beautiful energy, right, of this huge heart expansion of this. I just broke into Minnesotan there. Huge heart expansion. And then this, I don't want you to see that word, right? And then this beautiful flower garden that's just you're cultivating something really beautiful within your own energy. And remember when I said I felt really like movement, action, active energy, masculine energy? Well, here it is coming in at the end of that row. It's like you're going to be cultivating whatever you're cultivating, whatever you're creating in the feminine, right? Whatever you're creating. And this, a lot of times too, Sophia, I mean, this comes through very divine feminine, very womb space. And that's our creation center, ladies. Okay. Now for men have a womb space. Men have beautiful energy in there. If you are in a, whatever body you're in, if you are primarily feminine, then your superpower is within your sacral chakra, in that womb space. They're different, but in that area. And so this comes through too as a very feminine creation space. You're going to be creating, and you're going to be cultivating, and you're going to be tending that garden, right? And then you're going to be doing something with it. You're going to be acting on it. Heracles, strength. Now, is he the same as Hercules? I mean, I assume. I don't know. Anyway, he's holding a brown apple, which is really interesting. I have no idea what that means. But I mean, look, he's got some guy liner on. That's quite a specimen right there. But I just think it's amazing that this is the last card coming right up to the Lion's Gate. And there's a goddamn lion right in the card. And there's is it a stag or is that a male deer? I want to look at the book, you guys. Is this what deck is this? Yeah, this is this one. I'm going to look at the book for this one because I am so intrigued, because I'm pretty sure that's Hercules, basically, right? There he is. Oh my gosh, look at the close-up picture in the book. Beautiful. This card is about strength, focus, discipline, and wisdom, which you have been working on this whole time. Yeah, man. So this is coming through as focused strength, self-control, discipline. I mean, overriding childlike urges, ego-driven urges. You are coming to this point with new wisdom, with new eyes, with new illumination, being lighter and freer than ever before, because you're cutting cords. You're more open than ever, and your self-worth is skyrocketing because you're allowing abundance. You're feeling worthy of the abundance. You get this huge download that you are going to be bringing into the world a little bit at a time that is going to change the way we live. It's going to be ancient wisdom, ancient information that is going to change the way we live on this planet. And you've got this, I mean, everything you've done then up to this point is led to this shadow work is just going to be, it's going to be so much easier. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. I will not say that. I can't, because I can't promise that, but I will tell you it's going to be easier. It's practically walking away on its own, you guys. Let it, okay? Don't hold on to it. Don't hold on to it. A lot of times when it's going, it can feel like it's up in our chili, right? It comes more present up in your face. And sometimes we think, oh my God, it's back. And I thought I healed this and blah, blah. This is that thing leaving. It's saying goodbye. Let it go. Okay. Say thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. And then coming into this beautiful womb space, creation space, this might be some hermiting. This might be some downtime, right? And then cultivating this garden that you're growing, like you planted this, and now this action. I mean, this is a beautiful story, you guys. Cancer. You have so much to look forward to in the next 5-6 weeks. He's just so incredibly confident. Let me get the beginning of this because I came in like on the last page. Heracles is the son of Zeus and Alcmene, a mortal woman. Jealous Hera drove Heracles, man. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, so his story is that he had to atone for something that he did. I'm not getting that. I do feel like you're balancing a lot of karma here. I don't feel like karma is about healing. I feel like it's balancing energy through healing. Absolutely. But, so nobody thought that he could do it. Nobody thought that he could atone, and he did it. He was given a task to atone for something bad that he did. And everyone was like, well, he'll never do it. And he did it and then some. So this is you. This is this energy coming through of nothing and no one can stop you now. Okay. This lion energy is unstoppable. You're the king of the jungle. And it's funny too, because I just did Leo earlier today as well. And so it was like, this roar Cancer. If you're a cusper too, watch Leo because, I didn't get a lion card, but it was a lot of fire energy coming through as well. A lot of action. Let's see the message. Yeah, it's strength, focus. Let's see, self-mastery. I mean, this is where you're coming out to at the Lionsgate, August 8th. Okay, just beautiful. And then remember, we had Michael. We're just going to let him be here. Trusting heaven. Oh my God, trust, you guys. Trust is huge for everybody right now. Like all of this stuff going on in the world, we were really kind of knocked on our, knocked sideways from all of this, right? And our trust has been not, people will say, oh, it's a test. I don't like that word. I prefer opportunity. It's an opportunity to really heal, because trust, you guys, trust, in my opinion, and this is my personal experience, is trust has come as a side effect of healing. Okay. So you can't just set an intention. You can't like do a healing around trust necessarily. You can, but what's going to come up is trauma and instances and situations that happened to you that robbed you of your trust, right? And so you're healing those things, and then the trust automatically gets rebuilt. So it's like a positive side effect of the healing. And so it says, trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Okay, that's what I feel like this is going to feel like, something miraculous. And then you're going to shift. For a lot of you, this is going to be what you want. Take it. Don't say no. Don't hesitate. Grab it. But for some of you, I definitely saw that it was going to, like, once you got it, you realize that you've already surpassed it. You've already transcended it. You don't want it anymore. Don't take it if it feels like it's a step backward. Okay. Don't say yes to that date if this person feels, like, if you feel like you've surpassed them already, right? If you've passed them by, they had their chance and it wasn't meant to be. Okay. But for a lot of you, if it feels right, oh my God, jump on it. Okay. So Michael's beautiful, but I do want to bring through one more. Yeah, we'll get one more spirit guide. Is there an animal? Lion. I mean, the lion comes through. There are no other animals. That is so weird that there is not one other animal in all of these cards. There's a butterfly. There's one little tiny butterfly right there. That is the only animal. Oh, well, wait a minute. We got this stag. And I think that's, that's just another sign of strength. Like, I'm not sure though. Why? And the apples. I'm really curious, you guys. It like throws me. Like, it doesn't explain the artwork, which is kind of funny. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. The armor. Yeah, it doesn't really say anything about the weird brown apples. But anyway, I am going to get another spirit guide, another overall, a wrap-up message. We're going to wrap it up. Michael came through beautifully as a guide for you. Again, butterfly, but definitely lion, because strength is coming for you. Resolve, confidence, determination. That's really what it is. And because, it's not, it doesn't mean that you're not going to be nervous, that you're not going to have any fear at all, and you're just going to jump off the cliff. What it means is you're going to have the courage to do what you really want to do, to get what you really want, even if you are in a little bit of fear. Okay. That's true courage, right? Courage is not, that's stupidity. That's ego when you have no fear at all, for a giant leap, of faith. Of course, we're going to have some fear. And I do believe as long as we have physical vessels, that we're going to have that at least a little bit. And I think that's normal. I think it's a positive thing, because then, like, you can tune in and discern, okay, is this telling me that this is wrong? Or is this telling me that this is so right that it's more anticipation and excitement than it is fear? A lot of times we misinterpret excitement for fear, anticipation for fear. So, all right, let's get one more guide to just wrap this up for us in a neat little bow for Cancer, please, Spirit. Yeah? No, I don't want that one. I thought I wanted the top card, and they're like, no. Ooh, Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. Okay, so you got another animal, even though it's not a picture of an animal, white eagle. Okay, so an eagle, again, just a very powerful, strong, confident, just a super powerful symbol, right? Like, that just confirms that this is the energy coming through for you, Cancer, is you're going to feel more empowered in your own energy than ever before. Okay. So I'm going to wrap this up because we are at an hour. Thank you for joining me. I hope you got some nuggets of wisdom out of this. The intent of these readings is not to scare you or to make you, think, oh God, this is what's coming, but to give you the tools you need to navigate so that you can thrive as these energies are coming. To when you are aware of what's coming, you can be more prepared and you're less, less nervous about it. I don't want to say nervous, but you know what I mean. So yeah, watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Please, if you feel this reading or my channel will resonate with anybody that you know and love, please share, like, subscribe, do all that jazz. Yeah, and just don't be nervous, Cancer, because you have an amazing, amazing July. Are you going to have some challenges? Hell yeah, we all are. Everyone is transforming in a major way over the next month. Okay, everyone. Every sign is getting major transformation, deep, deep healing, like huge shifts. I mean, it's just, there's no escaping it, you guys, okay? All we can do is surrender. All we can do is surrender to it. Remember, trust. Michael says to trust. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you for your August reading because you're going to be great.